It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Huh? What a group. Not really the start he wanted to have for his NBA career, but the season is young. He can still fight his way, guys, into the conversation.
And clearly, he's still finding his footing in the league. It hasn't been quite as smooth a start to his season as many had hoped for.
And this is why it's hard to judge a player in their rookie year. Everyone develops at their own pace. Not everyone will have instant success.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got the Beast. Thompson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2-guard. And for Atlanta, filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the 1. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn. I envision him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, John, thanks for the update. Thompson with the bucket.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Down low. And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist from Young.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Pass to Koulibaly. Atlanta with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a showing. Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Outside Daniel. Pass to Johnson. Outside Daniel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Doncic passes to the Beast. Counted.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here is Young. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Young. Portland making their last shot. Lob pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Now that's how you finish off an alley-oop. Outstanding initiative by Porzingis.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Daniels with it. He's defended by Koulibaly. Drills the three-pointer.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Ricochet, thrives in that role.
Here's the Beast, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Out to Doncic. Takes it off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. In the third spot, the Hawks.
They have been racking up blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Outside Daniel. Johnson outside. And here's Porzingis for a three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
LaBeouf passes to Doncic. Shoots over Ricochet. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Trailblazers trail by 6. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. It was to be a problem for a long time.
Wembanyama with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Johnson with the rebound.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Oh, man! Wow!
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Young with the steal. Ricochet wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 4. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. And now Ricochet running the floor all by himself.
Showcasing his athleticism there. Ricochet proving how powerful he can be.
Wembanyama a screen. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Portland making a change here. Kamar is checked in. The Hawks leading by 4. And here's Young. He has yet to score. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Ricochet. To the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
The Beast can't hit. Hawks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Young, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's the Beast. A three-pointer, no good. Rizichet with it. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. I like what you've seen so far.
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
That one is off. Instead, offensively, clearly where the Blazers have the most room for growth.
Well, Kevin, better shooting and playmaking first and foremost. But in particular, improving their rates of assists and turnovers will be key.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Luke Kennard comes in for Rizichet. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Wallace subbed in for Trae Young. And so here's Portland after the basket by Atlanta. Into the lane. Kennard for 3. Unable to get that one. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's the Beast. Led by Porzingis.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Wallace finds Alexander Walker. Screen by Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Alexander Walker passes to Wallace. The Trailblazers pull it in. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season. Pass to Hendricks. There's a screen by Kamara. 3-pointer. Here's the Beast, and he slams it one-handed.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Here's Wallace after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's the Beast, and he dunks it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring level.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. For the Hawks, Gaze checked in, and Jalen Johnson subbed in for Wallace. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Coulibaly, and it's Keon Ellis in for the Beast. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharpe, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
The Hawks leading by 3. Kennard, the pass to Okongwu. Pass to Alexander Walker. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by Kamara.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The shot by Sharpe. Nobody around. And it's all evened up. Sharpe's got 5 now.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Now here's Johnson. He's tightly guarded. And there's the call on Nikhil Alexander Walker. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. To the middle, here's Williams, and then Williams slams it in.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Here's Okongwu. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, what I like most about Okongwu is his switchability defensively. He has the size to battle down low and the quickness to guard on the perimeter.
And for Portland, they're shooting it very well as they shake off the rust here early. 54% from the field. Sharp finds Kamara. Now Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Hendricks. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, that's a part of Sharp's game that he takes very serious.
Here's Alexander Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the game.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens. Here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Throughout that verse, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
The Trailblazers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Sharp, also Ellis out there. Williams is out there with Tamani Kamara. And Hendricks in at power forward.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the Oh my gosh.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Now, here's Kennard. This game he had 10 points. Pass to Gay. Good on the triple. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. We like how they're sharing the ball.
Here's Sharp. Here he goes. And it goes down 2 points. Sharp's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Let's check in now with our Allie Laporte, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, it's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. So it's the Hawks now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Okongwu. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Sometimes Okongwu can finesse his way around you in tight. He's got nice touch around the bucket.
Here's Hendricks. Kennard covering. Hendricks can't get it to go. The Hawks leading. Kennard, the bounce pass. Here's Alexander Walker. At 3 off the mark. Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got his second basket of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And that's a foul called on. Keon Ellis. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, Johnson has worked on his ability to draw fouls, and there's no question it's made him a better scorer.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Now Kennard, still scoreless. Pass to Gay. Now here's Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. The Trailblazers with the lead. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's start getting loud and give a big number.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's the Beast in for Keon Ellis. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kennard, the bounce pass. Young pass to Alexander Walker. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Beast passes to Doncic. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Young. Now Okongwu. Back to Young. Here's Okongwu. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's the Beast. And he makes good on the layup. The Beast's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Okongwu with a screen on Coulibaly. Alexander Walker passes to Kennard. Takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss. The Beast's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. His shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
So efficient. Even from long range, Kennard gets off a smooth shot.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. Following the 3 by Atlanta. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. No good on the 3. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
For the Hawks, Zinkis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Zachary Rizichet comes in for Luke Kennard. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Here's Rizichet. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Johnson sets the screen for Rizichet. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Porzingis comes with the double team. And here's Doncic from the arc. They get it back. The Beast. Porzingis with the block.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense. Protecting the paint.
Rizichet with it. Picked up by Thompson. The kick out to Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Here's Wembanyama. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Wembanyama letting it go quick.
Outside Daniel. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from 11. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
And most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Now a timeout called by Portland. making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Hendricks is checked in. And it's Sharp in for Coulibaly. The Hawks trail by 5. Outside Daniel. Here's Ricochet. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
The Beast passes to Hendricks. For Porzingis. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got the lead up to 7 now for Portland. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Young left side. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Craig? The league needs to clean up.
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamara is checked in.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Victor Wembanyama using the sweet touch.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Outside Daniel. It's to Porzingis. Over Hendricks. Porzingis can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's Kamara. Guarded by Ricochet. Here's the Beast. He's got 12. Young outside. No good from outside.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Pass to Hendricks. A 3 from Wembanyama. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Trailblazers?
Portland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Hendricks can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 9. Young outside, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. That's to Porzingis. Ricochet in the corner.
Maybe that great start in the first quarter took something out of him because his production has fallen off.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Daniels. He has 7. And here's Porzingis. This one for 3. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Atlanta's shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Ellis, the pass to Hendricks. To the inside. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. Drives to the hoop. Okongwu grabs the board. Young looking it over. And Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Wembanyama for three. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. And whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Get ready for the fan half-court set. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the set.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first two.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Hawks.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Aim for the middle one. At least that's what I've been told. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Playing through the first half, plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Trailblazers leading by 10. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. So that's the Hawks 5. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Johnson outside. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The Beast can't hit. Here's Rizachet. He's defended by Koulibaly. Young against Thompson. Outside Daniel. And it's off from three-point range. The Trailblazers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 12 now for Portland. And Young, here we go. Here's Daniels. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's the Beast. Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The Hawks trail by 12. Pass to Rizachet. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Wembanyama has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Koulibaly.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So for the Trailblazers, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Toumani Camara comes in for Doncic. And it's Ellison for the Beast. And Koulibaly drops them both. The Hawks trail by 14. Young outside. And the three off target.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Ellis. Down low, and stolen by Daniels. A good look from Rizachet. The Hawks again can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Rizachet up top. He's defended by Koulibaly. Daniels against Ellis. Pass to Koulibaly. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea. He's been making those plays. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Rizachet. He's got 8. Pass to Young. Five on the clock. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Koulibaly with it. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Daniel. Pass to Porzingis. Young with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland leading by 18. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Adams. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Adams has got his first basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Adams. Fontecchio's coming in for Tamani Kamara. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Koulibaly. Here's Porzingis. He's got 10. They need this one. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Pass to Fontecchio. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 18. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Here's Sharp. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That'll be his second foul of the game. Portland with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Fontecchio offline with his three. Hawks shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Young's shot is off.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Fontecchio with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Fontecchio. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Portland. And Portland making a change here. And they're just checked in. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Hawks second.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Outside Daniels. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young and close.
Now here's Ellis. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Sharp. And he drives in. Rebound Atlanta. Young in the corner. Tries from 16. Good as the jump shot falls. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
People say don't take those mid-range shots. Let me tell you, if Trae Young is shooting them, I'm okay with it.
Now let's the pass to Hendricks, and it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Beast, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Can they get it? Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game. The Hawks trail by 12. And Young kicks to Johnson. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Driving the lane. The Beast can't hit.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics. Last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Porzingis after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Here's Okongwu. Atlanta again missing.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gay's checked in, and it's Kennard in for Johnson. And Portland with a change here, too. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. On the wing, Doncic. Luka hits the 3.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
It's Young on the wing. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland leading by 13. Here's the Beast. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Young's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Gay misses. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. The Beast can't hit. The Hawks shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Pass to Gay. Here's Alexander Walker. Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least 1 swat a game. He's got great anticipation. Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
The 3 for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Trailblazers. The Hawks trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Okongwu with a screen on Sharp. To the paint. Pass to Gay. Here's Alexander Walker. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 10 points for Trae Young.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
To the middle, here's Hendricks, and he goes in for the dunk.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
And so it's Atlanta with it. They trail by 18. Young pass to Kennard. Down low, here's Alexander Walker. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick in the bag to get where he wants to go.
And here's Young. He's got 10, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Substitution on the board.
15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Now, Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so it's Portland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. Knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Portland, Thompson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's the Beast in at the point. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Portland. Ellis comes in for the Beast. To the inside. They swipe it. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 20. Here's Johnson. Oh, look at that.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Coulibaly. Good. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Kennard kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Alexander Walker. Free throw line jump shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Ellis can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Johnson with it. Picked up by Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll take on Norman Powell and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. And he can't get the first one. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, with the Conway, we see this more and more now. His ability to take over at times offensively.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Johnson.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Alexander Walker finds Kennard. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Koulibaly. Pulls it up. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Kennard. Front past the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
And the basket by Johnson.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Here's Ellis. To the inside. Got a hand on it. Kennard on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. Timeout, Blazers.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Trailblazers. Shaden Sharp comes in for Koulibaly.
And you know, Kennard is known for his shooting expertise, but his ability to handle the ball and create for others is very overlooked.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Kamara. And here's Sharp. Back to Kamara. Portland moving the ball around. Young with the steal. To the paint. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Wembanyama. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wembanyama's got 25 points. Young with the ball. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Thompson with the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here is Young. Johnson in the corner. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Portland leading by 17. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
So for the Hawks, Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Zachary Rizachet comes in for Luke Kennard. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Atlanta. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Outside Daniels. Back to Young. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Now here's Thompson. Wembanyama, a screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Trae Young. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken into... Today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Now, here is Young, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Trailblazers leading by 21. Adams with the screen on Daniels. Thibault, the pass to Adams. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Now here's Adams. Adams, second shot opportunity. Wembanyama outside. Right wing. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Riziche. Now here's Johnson for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Wembanyama. That one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Johnson, the pass to Porzingis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you know teams try to get physical with Porzingis, but sometimes that strategy can come back to bite.
Timeout, Blazers. Time now to present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. first one falls for him. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
And taken away by Johnson. Young inside. Over Thibault. Young passes to Porzingis. Trying to get open as Johnson.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
Doncic's shot is good.
Well, he's put that first half behind him and looks like his confidence is back.
Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half. Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And here's Young from the arc, drops in the tray.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
With some arc, Doncic no good. The Hawks trail by 19. Floats one up. And the rejection by Wembanyama. With the floater, and it's Trae Young with the rebound. Young's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Johnson sets a screen for Young. Oh, it's good! What a move!
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Slams down the alley-oop.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Portland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
He was extreme. Big shots all game long.
Young! Short bucket is good.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Here is Wembanyama. Launches it. Daniels pulls it down.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Assist from Dyson.
It's tipped. And here is Doncic. So the Trailblazers win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.